Hi there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about all the latest transfer news in regards to Reading Football Club. Now, we only did a video yesterday speaking about the contract extension of Amadou Mbengue and talking about 3 players that Reading wanted to bring in. Well, it turns out that we're going to have to do another video today as even more transfer news has come out. Safe to say, being a Reading fan right now is quite exciting as we're finally seeing this project that Mark Bowen was talking about come to fruition. Mark Bowen and Brian Carey are clearly putting together a fantastic bit of business alongside Ruben Telles, and yeah, it's finally nice to see a positive change at Reading. Now today we confirmed the transfer of Lewis Wing. Wing rejected a contract at Wycombe earlier on in the summer and was set to go to a championship club. Now this championship club was going to be QPR, but things, you know, tend to stay the same no matter what. Grass is green, water is wet, and Reading are bigger than QPR. That's right, Lewis Wing supposedly has rejected a contract at QPR to come to Reading Football Club. He signed a 3-year deal with the Royals, and yeah, it's safe to say I am very happy, to say the least. A quote from Mark Bowen comes forward and says that by securing Lewis's signature, we are bringing in a hard-working, dependable player who can provide moments of magic that can win football matches. He fits the mould of what we want at this club, someone who will give their all for the shirt, who will bring a positive influence to the dressing room, and who is desperate to win matches. Naturally, he had other options, including championship clubs, but we were delighted that he wants to be a part of what we're building at Reading. Now listen, Lewis Wing is someone who was quite impressive last year for Wycombe in League One. 44 matches played with 9 goals and 5 assists and an average rating of 7.04. Now when you go ahead and take a look at his strengths and weaknesses from Who Scored, our strengths come across with long shots, key passes, tackling and his defensive contribution, with his weaknesses being his finishing. Now when you go ahead and take a look at the little breakdown of his playing positions, played 21 matches last year in the defensive midfielder position and 14 matches in that centre of midfield. 7.53 average rating when he played in the centre of the park and a 6.9 average when he played in a defensive midfield position. And it's just really great reading, really, to see that Reading are bringing someone in who knows the league, he's got experience in League One, and is a relatively good player for this level. When you look at Lewis Wing himself, over 100 games, or should I say 100 games dead on in the Championship, 75 matches in League One, so you know, 175 games in the top 2 EFL divisions. He's somebody that Reading, I think, are going to be allowing to rely on this season. Now, when you talk about the start of the week compared to the end of the week, our midfield options has changed so drastically. We've gone from just Sam Hutchinson to now Hutchinson, the confirmation of Luke Amos set to happen, Amadou Mbengue, who probably should play in his natural position of the midfield, Lewis Wing coming in, and also Luke Amos set to sign. Fantastic work, really, from Bowen and Carey. Now, we'll go ahead and talk about Charlie Savage, as it was confirmed today by Peter O'Rourke that he is undergoing a medical at Reading ahead of his permanent move to the Berkshire club. And it's also said to be confirmed that a 4-year deal is coming out for Charlie Savage. Reports as well come in that he was at the Select Car Leasing Stadium today, and look, again, it's just positive news. We're buying these young players that are coming in for cheap. It's also a permanent deal, which I spoke about yesterday and said I wouldn't really expect it to happen. But Sky Sports reported that a permanent deal was reached, or at least an agreement was reached. Now look, again, I've said this multiple times, it's positive, it's fantastic, and it's really what we want to hear and see. Look, Charlie Savage coming in, it's good business. It reminds me really of the old Reading days when we signed the likes of James Harper and Steve Sidwell from these top club academies, and then, you know, went on to have massively successful spells at the club. James Harper coming from Arsenal, Steve Sidwell coming from Arsenal's academy. It's massively good news. Look, I'm happy with the signing. He's what, 20 years old, 21 years old? He's going to make a good impact. Lewis Wing is what, 27? Luke Amos, what, 25? It's players that aren't these old age players that have had their best years of their careers behind them. We're signing young, hungry players that want to play for the shirt. Ruben Telles' project here at Reading is set to take off, and I'll say it now, I think maybe a top 8, top 6, top 7, top 8 finish now is a realistic option. Should be pushing for them playoffs now when you look at the squad with what Reading have got. That's going to be it for this video though, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow for a review of the Southampton pre-season friendly. That's going to be it for this one though. I hope you've enjoyed it. My name's been James, and we'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.